Hello, hi everyone. This is Arvind here. So let's look at the market view and trade setup for the week starting 8th of February 2021. Okay, starting with the Nifty weekly chart, you can see Nifty has taken out uh, the range for almost 3 to 4 weeks, right? In just 1 week, we crossed from 13,750 to 15,000, right? So that is a huge rally from the date of budget. And looking at the daily chart, you can see the momentum is kind of slowing down, right? After this 3 days of huge rally, we had two doji candles, and that's clearly indicating loss of momentum. So there is a very high chance that Nifty may move sideways and consolidate for some time. Maybe the range between say 14,700 to 15,200. That could be the range for the week. And any kind of dips to support say 14,750, 700, 750 could be a good buy zone. If at all we get a dip say on Monday or Tuesday, and that we can initiate a new long positions, and Nifty should ideally reattempt to cross 15,000 again. And our next targets are probably around 15,200, and 15,260 could also be possible the coming week. So that is the how the price action is placed for the week. So obviously, being in a bull market, we should look for only buying opportunities. That's the way I look at things. So any kind of dips to support, I'll be looking to buy than to short this market. So you can probably short this market for a day or two. Intraday dips definitely will be there. You can buy some put options close to 15,000 with a say 50 point stop loss. That could be done if you want to short and take a chance. That's fine. But I would look at the market from the long side where I'm looking to be a buyer. So that's my view. So I think at some point we should cross and sustain. At a close above 15,000 will confirm that view, and we will start going higher, right? Now coming to Bank Nifty. So this is where the problem is. Bank Nifty has already rallied a lot, 6,000 points in just 5 trading sessions, and it's formed a shooting star pattern. You can see here, or you can call this a gravestone doji, where there is a lot of selling pressure, and it's also close outside the Bollinger Band. So obviously this indicating overbought zones and looking very stretched. There's a very high chance that Bank Nifty may start to fall a little bit, maybe towards 34,500 and consolidate. And it could still move higher, but I think this should ideally take a pause or move sideways for some time. So any kind of dips to support, say 33,600 is a crucial support, and 34,500 is an immediate support. So any kind of dips to these points, that will be buying opportunities. So if you're trying to short, you can also short with a good stop loss around 36,500, thereabouts could be a stop, and you can look for a big downside. The 20 moving average is very far away at 32,400. So there is a high probability that banking may see some sell off after a huge rally last week. So all the money was flowing into banking, financials, NBFCs, right? So that may take a pause, and money may move into other sectors which were underperforming last week. And metals is starting to see some kind of upside. Even FMCG, ITC was doing well, pharma also is doing well. So maybe that may start to flourish next the coming week. We can look for buying opportunities in those sectors and take a pause on the banking sector. That is my view. So coming to the global markets, you can see global markets were kind of sideways, not much of a trend. Europe also closed mixed. There's no clear trend there. And looking at the US markets, they also closed positive. Looking at Dow Jones, like 0.3% up, they opened up the gap up and sustaining the gap up. So there's no sign of weakness for sure. Looking at the daily chart of Dow Jones, let's look at that. It is still holding about 20-day moving average, and it's showing signs of strength, right? There's no sign of weakness, that's for sure. So it's some kind of supply zone at 31,267. You can see that's a strong supply. Once this is taken out, it may go higher to 31,500 zones, the outer range of Bollinger Band. So there is no sign of weakness there also. Let's look at the S&P 500 index also. Just let me just show that to you. Let's see how that is performing. Even that's showing good strength on the upside, but it's looking a little bit out stretched on the upside more than Dow Jones, and that may consolidate That's the way I'm seeing it. So even the intraday chart, you can see S&P open to the gap and sustain in the gap. So there is no signs of weakness, but there is a high chance of consolidation in the coming week, even in the global markets. FIs are obviously still buying in cash market, so that is a good sign, even though volumes are kind of not so high as expected in the bull market. And coming to dollar index, see, it was giving some kind of scare last week because it is inching about to 91.5. As long as it stays below 91.5, I think we are fine. We can expect some kind of correction because you can see there's a big bearish candle that has formed. There is a good chance that this may come off the highs and retest 88, 89 zones. So that happens, that's a good sign for emerging markets. So there's no sign of big weakness coming in. Now, looking at the earnings for next week, still a lot of companies will be announcing results. You can see some of the companies like ITC, large caps, uh, Tata Steel, and BPCL, Titan, Hindalco, ONGC, Eicher Motors. We can keep a track of all these. Also, other stocks like Sun TV are also coming up with the results. So just keep these stocks in watch list, and we can see how it takes from there. And coming to the trades that we had taken, the clients' trades, you can see some of the trades ITC worked pretty well. Our clients booked some profits, and also Bank Nifty was a very good trading opportunity for us, right? In fact, you can just go to our Facebook page and Instagram. You can follow us. I've given a lot of screenshots. What trades we took last week. Maybe I can show you some of the trades which we took on Friday 5th of February. So uh, Nifty, we taken a call option, but before that, I think Kotak Bank gave a good breakout. That was my first call on Friday, 1945. We took a long position. Sun Pharma, we were holding for some time, but that triggered stop loss. That's fine. DLF also gave a good move on the upside. Realty is looking good. IndusInd Bank, we have taken some long positions in IndusInd Bank. We are still holding. That is for investments. So ITC, we gave a target of 235 that achieved on Thursday itself. And Nifty, we were holding call options that got achieved also. And Biocon, we taken a position at 403, it went to 417. Bajaj Finance was a very good trade at 53.90. We taken a long position that achieved a target 5600. Can Bank was an overnight position above 157. It achieved target of 171. This is all on Friday. So Godrej Properties, we're taking a long position. We're still holding. Let's see how that plays out. Achieve target here. Tata Steel was a very good trade. You can see at the chart was around I think 673. We gave a buy call, just about 20 moving average, and 690 was the first target achieved intraday itself. I think it's moving towards 710 and 728. That's the next target on Tata Steel. That really looks good. And some of the trades which our clients had taken on Friday, it was a kind of mixed, very sideways movement. So market was giving opportunities on both sides, long and short. So our clients capitalized on that. And this is Tata Steel, which did very well. JSPL also, we had given a buy call. The Tata Steel chart, the hourly chart, we had a breakout and we took a position. It worked beautifully. 690 achieved the target. JSPL we're still holding. I think metals will outperform next week. So last week we had a very good trading week, accuracy of 90%. That is one of the highest we have achieved in a long time. We usually get about 70 to 75%. This was a very good trading week. So if you like to join us, you can also check out the link in the description. We also have some live Q&A sessions and webinars which you can join once you come into my Telegram group. Okay, so that's it for the week. Please check out the link in the description. You can also WhatsApp or email me for any inquiries. I'll be glad to assist you. We also have online courses. If you like to learn trading strategies and trade independently, you can also do that. Okay, wish you all the best. Have a good trading week ahead. Take care and bye-bye.